My favorite part of Night Champions and was really great of tonight's show. So let's go a breakdown of tonight's of WWE Night Champions. So Night Champions was great. So I'll say A. So A was good, and B is not bad. So this was a great wrestling matches. You had your book this season. So Night Champions was great. This was a really good show. So I'll go with a Night Champions. I'll go with an 8 out of 9. This is not too bad this show tonight. This was great matches. So let's go a breakdown live right here. So you get one membership, you get one another application below on my screen below. There's so much more. So let's go live right here. So we got King of the Ring, Finals, Cody Rhodes goes 1-on-1 against Randy Orton. So I just said King of the Ring crown and a date with the undisputed WWE champion with on the line in the Knights of Auburn contest has Cody Rhodes. He will score off against a former mentor, a talented friend, is Randy Orton. So I was a great match. We saw a bold man and forced it by deal busted to keep so all down with whether even their most distracting financials. So Cody Rhodes never saw it coming before. He said, I was hesitant and wasn't about many wanted responded to the example of old teasing his trademark and put on your butt and was taking better of it later. He teased it losing its still seal. But Andrew with a symbol and size it has a striking during the referee adjusted away from him. This was exposing the steel tobacco and Cody Rhodes showing in great ring. So it wasn't involved. The buckle is sent when you order into it a little crossroads was the land. I just set a sample is settled quickly. On your bike that a lose he permits to do whether he took to win WWE title. So this was no 15 but it failed him here. Luckily he wasn't pointing that it stands for an APSC. He returned sometime after Cody was wins that the same title at SummerSlam. So what it did was money the first chapter of a long-term storylines. So I was that we're likely adjustment the second half of 2025 and pointing at fans that he tied back to a legacy in the week's history that essence between the superstars. I was a strong match that started slow and mostly but I didn't built to be finished that may not have been the most dramatic but I knew we'd go a long way in describing Randy Orton. We had to listen to the adult side. And the winner on this match, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. I know one thing, and it is for content that Sony fans love the WWE, the fans to create Also for when your audience interest made that 2 for 2 with Rose has called goosebumps including. So what if Randy Orton did not let me into his back? It was an old odd. He wasn't suited to lay out when the match with Rose. Rose has to get it on the fiber was falling from underneath. It nice the slight things a piece but odd. Nonetheless, I just said the contest was also last 2 years. Here was a bite said WWE stars tonight will send the crown that indeed says bottle 2 for his Hodius. And next man's got Lawyer Street Fight. They got Ray Ripley goes 1-on-1 against Raquel Rodriguez. Agent is the second match of the evening. I was appointed the former friends against East Old and we saw women's tag champions Raquel Rodriguez will score up with Ray Ripley in the first ever Warrior Street Fight. So Ray Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez have a strong chemistry with East Old. I think it was in display here, indeed a little a hard-fought, hard-hitting match. So I wasn't that we saw East incredible pain and punishment, including. So I knew it was something candlestick shots, just that the ribs of Ray Ripley hit is something belt. Living for Raquel Rodriguez. So I was a guess who's here. Roxanne Perez. I get with Roxanne Perez is at 1.72. I was able to get to the good grace of Raquel Rodriguez in the summer day. I knew about foot a laugh at Ripley was passing out onto the way Mommy finished Raquel off with a table assist and from the top rope and has a good and tough bottle that just was hopefully Ray Ripley can move on from here and focus on the women's World Championship because there really is no need for any more discussion with Summit Day at this point. And the winner on this match is Rhea Ripley. Speaking of Michael Cole and Ray Barrett recall Rodriguez victory, I knew over Ray Ripley in the last women's stadium match in NXT. I didn't know it that the Little has won every one-on-one match between them since nothing that some take to the main roster was better than over. I think it was a great bit of analysis from a commentary team. Ray Ripley was supposed to ever loving her out of Raquel Rodriguez with a sunny belt, not less than 20 balls, just a king of stick shots to the ribs. He was just outright since tag champions into the match. And two with Roxanne Perez with purple and black. I just at Summit Day prominent colors scheme has seen the changes to save her off and expand into the group. And next match got Sami Zayn goes 1-on-1 against Karen Cross. I did with a month of backstage interesting and unfortunate results and Sami Zayn was scoring off was a devil on his solos Kenny Cross in one-on-one access after a month of turning seriously and tipping him to turn to the dark side and do what Andrew was necessary to become the world champion he strove to be. It was Cross he was talking that caused him one of the biggest wins on his very long career. So it wasn't of his deposit. Sami Zayn was a better part of Saturday's SmackDown. Kenny Cross talked trash at one point, and he backed the former Intercontinental title and tag team champions into the corner. He wasn't expecting Cross, said the ring to the Oval Only was saying to meet him there, with a hood kick for the victory. So whatever set a goal is to continue with the story with Sami Zayn, trying to prove to Kenny Cross that he was wrong, only for the heel to ramp up his pursuit. So it was a hero for the dark side, and this account worked. So it wasn't always it felt competitive in that it failed to take advantage of a moment and Cross has at this point. After he is hoping that the Desert is also won. And winner on this match, Sami Zayn won the match. Michael Cole referred to Cross office has personally then he was headed to Cody a moment later that he did not mean it nothing cause the scenes a recap by thoughtful Cody Bayan. Said weighing his question about Michael Cole believing Ken Cross is crazy says he has thousands of people around the world supporting him. And Michael Cole just been part of over the years. He was who had millions of people following him doesn't mean they right. And Wayne said, okay, you make a good point. So, after Kenny Cross took back bumps, a lot of them, so many, I was all of the social media discussing this past week about his willingness to do, so this was silly, I think. A next match got United States Championship is all online match. Got second fight 2 goes 1-on-1 against Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa pulled out all the stops in Saudi and Warrior and was in undefeated second fight 2 to win the United States Championship, the full singles title of his long career. And it started with a rival of Cecil Mitoto, continued with the return of Tonga before he was climbing into the debut of the moments his skill made by the commentary team. And is a 7-foot tall member of the bloodline. In second fight 2, it slowed slam onto the announce table that set Samoan Werewolf was up for Sikoa to undefeated. So after the match itself wasn't some sold possibly but yes it was not much in the way of chemistry that was between second fight 2 and subsequent the late match. So I was at Haddix from the Hills. It's a miserable debut of his skills should make for his interesting next chapter into the rivalries. of interest was the commentary team noting that a while Sakamoto celebrate with his title, the second part 2 was left alone, just as it's startable for us to back up and who that builds the boxing moving forward. And the winner of this match, Solo Sikoa. Solo Sikoa finding his classmate impulsive in letting it shine in every of his performance came at a perfect time. I knew he looked like a guy that wasn't to be left behind after his feud with Roman Reigns to wrap up. So I'm just Tiger Lord, Tom Tiger do blow. And Michael Cole said it was trying to link his skill to the borderline and the moment fans trying to keep up with the relationships with the Samoan and Dynasty came ready too. So in next match got Queen of the Ring finals. They got Asuka may take on Jade Cargill. After with Jade Cargill will decide Timmy Stratton was the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam after surviving the Queen of the Ring finals against Asuka the Saturday afternoon. After the Capello overcame an instant knee and gave his breath of tomorrow in a crowd that was not his behind Hull has get with her opponent to draw seed and scored the biggest win of her career to this point. I just said a match was not party has set chemistry that had been there last year and during Chicago in basketball over the women's tag team titles was only none and 6 more times and then. Also not they appeared to be a step off with Chicago pulling to struggle with the piece with Asuka is set. I think was deposit the so-so match. Chicago is winning wasn't the right call in that it sets up the match with Terry Stratton with a bottle and Naomi in her Money in the Bank paycase. He wasn't hitting overhead like a dark cloud. He was ready to bring on her championship victory. And the winner of this match, Jade Cargill. I knew we would say Cargill comment too. So I knew we have a different forces of X-Men's Storm, Thrill, Heartbreak, Gale. And we never get old. Just one of the most smart just came to work was looked into the late 1990s. So everything may have been the best one yet. And is it possible that deposit it resume responding with hurricanes? Idea of Asuka is somehow honoring at this point in her career. Unless it a possibly great deposit wrestlers was it all dependent in a way of waiting over an any crowd to compete against it has compete a performer as there is. So here's the main event. So we got undisputed WWE Championship match will be online. CM Punk goes 1-on-1 against John Cena. So we have 2 icons, superstars, also in the last 20 years. So after this rivalry was Cutlass Classic between them and score off one last time, starting with the undisputed WWE Championship is on the line. Andre West started as a battle between two all-time greats who know is old and classic will a match that had significance in Warrior. I was hitting on every move into with the arrival of Seth Rollins and Boston Reed and Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman came out. Andre made Penta and Sami Zayn arrive. So I was survived to connect them and something so fast as I'm stating victorious he once was in Rollins and Clark Punk with the Money Bank briefcase. Something it capsized got a quick, painful victory on Punk and caused Rollins a chance to cash in his title opportunity for the win. After it was clever finish that allows CM Punk to face Bolo, supporting last plan to stay at the top of WWE. After it is to Sansi is heading to SummerSlam for the date with Cody Rhodes in a rematch of WrestleMania 41. And the winner of this match, John Cena. CM Punk broke out the submission publicized in WWE by his wife, AC Lee. Was it a very cool moment in this one? I mean, they may not be as effective once will. But the chemistry between Punk and Cena remains installable, and they know each other. They understand what works and doesn't, and the results as client present squashes and econos. And you with John Cena Bussy referee Charles Robinson as he was to the ring for the Rollins cast in a moment that is likely to be an instant for years to come. An overall grade. So, I was at Wallace delivery trips to Warrior have recorded been Lasso, not one off. The shows felt like a pommel for the defense to come the rest of the summer. The king and queens of the ring follows the great impact of SummerSlam with Cody Rhodes, Chicago, and now to silence for the championship gold in the East was it for New Jersey, and so the Rollins environment is a main event not only keeps the gimmick of Mr. Moneybank has alive, but so does a hang measurement match. Other of sorts could be also Hustle, Red Punk, and Penta, same as they logged in, with it attacks at the hands of the Wesley and his ancient with Signify 2 has unfinished business with a new US champion, so the color of all at one would be remiss not to miss it to look on when your origin face as he made his way up to the ramp. With Cody Rhodes' victory speaks in his lose may have on the long-term main event seen on SmackDown. So I think was a follows so no, but the fans that were red hot if I think even the staff wasn't that did not hit has suspended. I did so with music in front of a crowd that I was a kid with some strong storytelling work from a handful of greats, and just one of the battle wings from WWE and celebrate in recent times. So, so thank you for watching Night Series review tonight. So, let's go to my YouTube channel for tonight. So give me 1 second. So we got 67% like this show tonight at Night Sapiens. We got 33% is alright and 2% didn't like it. So let's get my X poll on Twitter. So we got 2% liked it, 66.7 is alright, and 33.3 didn't like it. So we're going to live right here on next Monday Night Raw, and don't forget special time. We start at 6. So in front of missing in this info on YouTube commentary posts. So we like this video. I want to like, subscribe. But next time, peace.